the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in the binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune and turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just a vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. In shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just a beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go.
But will it really matter in 100 years that such and such a language has died? Yes, as a matter of fact it will. It is a matter of the gravest concern. There are many reasons to be alarmed at language loss. The main reason is that all languages are tools not merely for their community of speakers but for the entire human race. There are about 6,800 mutually unintelligible languages spoken in the world today. Many languages spoken in the past have ceased to exist and many more languages will come into being in the future. Since the arrival of Homo sapiens, new languages have been constantly emerging as others have vanished. This is why many linguists say that the total number of actual languages spoken in the world at a given moment of human history is but a small fragment of the much larger number of possible human languages. Daniel L. Everett, Language, the Cultural Tool. Daniel Everett is an American linguist and author known for his extensive research on the Piraha people and their language in the Amazon basin. His work with the Piraha, which spanned decades, led him to challenge prominent linguistic theories, particularly Noam Chomsky's concept of universal grammar. Everett's controversial findings about the Piraha language, such as its apparent lack of recursion and numerical concepts, sparked significant debate within the academic community. He has written several books on language and culture, sharing his experiences and theories, including Don't Sleep, There Are Snakes. Currently, he is a trustee professor of cognitive sciences at Bentley University. Daniel Everett was born on July 26, 1951, in Holtville, California, near the U.S. Mexican border. His early life involved playing in rock bands from the age of 11. At 17, he converted to Christianity after meeting missionaries Al and Sue Graham, whose daughter, Karen Graham, he married at 18. This pivotal conversion set him on a path towards missionary work. He graduated from the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago in 1975 with a diploma in foreign missions, and subsequently enrolled in the Summer Institute of Linguistics, now SIL International. This organization trains missionaries in field linguistics to translate the Bible into various world languages. Due to his aptitude for languages, Everett was assigned to study Piraha, a language that previous missionaries had struggled to learn. In 1977, he moved to Brazil with his wife and 3 children to begin his work with the Piraha people, marking the beginning of his influential career in linguistics and his personal journey. After 1977, Daniel Everett continued his extensive work with the Piraha people in the Amazon, leading to groundbreaking and often controversial linguistic discoveries. He pursued his academic studies, earning a master's and a doctor of science in linguistics from the Universidade Estadual de Campinas Unicamp in Brazil, with both degrees based on his fieldwork among the Piraha. He taught as an instructor and assistant professor at Unicamp from 1981 to 1986. Why There Are No Clitics, An Alternative Perspective on Pronominal Allomorphy 1996. Dallas, Texas, SIL. ISBN 978-1-55671-004-9. Description: This book delves into a technical aspect of linguistic theory, specifically focusing on clitics. Clitics are short, unstressed words or parts of words that attach to other words, like nt in isn't or s in he's. Everett argues against the traditional view of clitics as distinct grammatical units, proposing an alternative perspective on how pronominal allomorphy, the different forms a pronoun can take, should be analyzed. It's a work for linguists, offering a deep dive into morphological and syntactic theory, challenging established notions within the field. Wary, The Pecas Novos Language of Western Brazil 1997. Routledge. ISBN 978-0-415-00999-7. Description: This is a linguistic grammar of the Wary language, spoken by the Wary people of Western Brazil. Based on his significant fieldwork, Everett provides a comprehensive description of the language's phonology, sound system, morphology, word structure, and syntax, sentence structure. Such grammars are crucial for documenting endangered languages and provide valuable data for theoretical linguistic research. It's a foundational text for anyone interested in the indigenous languages of the Amazon basin. His career then took him to various academic institutions. He was a professor of linguistics and anthropology at the University of Pittsburgh, where he also chaired the Department of Linguistics until 1999. During this time, he spent a year as a visiting scholar at MIT's Department of Linguistics and Philosophy, even having an office next to Noam Chomsky's, whose theories his later work would challenge. Following his time at Pittsburgh, Everett returned to the Amazon to live among the Piraha for several more years. He then moved to the UK, serving as Professor of Phonetics and Phonology at the University of Manchester from 2001 to 2006. He also spent the 2005 to 2006 academic year as a visiting scientist at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology in Leipzig, Germany. From 2006 to 2010, he chaired the Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures at Illinois State University. In 2010, he joined Bentley University, where he served as Dean of Arts and Sciences until 2018 and is currently a trustee professor of cognitive sciences. Don't Sleep, There Are Snakes, Life and Language in the Amazonian Jungle 2008. New York, Pantheon Books. ISBN 978-0-375-42502-8. Description: This is perhaps Everett's most widely known book, a captivating memoir and scientific narrative. It chronicles his decades-long immersion with the Piraha people, detailing his efforts to learn their unique language and the profound impact their culture had on his understanding of language, human nature, and even his own faith. The book popularized his controversial claims about the Piraha language lacking recursion, numbers, and color terms, and its resistance to embedding. It's a compelling blend of adventure, ethnography, and linguistic theory, accessible to a broad audience. Linguistic Fieldwork 2012. With Jeanette Sakel. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. Description: Co-authored with Jeanette Sakel, This book serves as a practical guide for conducting linguistic field work. Given Everett's extensive experience living and working with indigenous communities to document their languages, this book offers invaluable insights into the methodologies, challenges, and ethical considerations involved in collecting and analyzing linguistic data in natural settings. It covers topics from preparing for fieldwork to data transcription, analysis, and archiving, making it an essential resource for aspiring and seasoned field linguists alike. Language, The Cultural Tool 2012. New York, Pantheon Books. ISBN 978-0-307-37853-8. Description: in this book, Everett further elaborates on his central thesis that language is not an innate, biologically pre-programmed faculty as per Chomsky's universal grammar, but rather a tool developed by cultures to solve communication problems. Drawing on his fieldwork, especially with the Piraha, he argues that the structure of language is shaped by cultural needs and environmental pressures. It's a direct challenge to mainstream linguistic thought, advocating for a more culturally centric view of language. Dark Matter of the Mind, The Culturally Articulated Unconscious 2016. University of Chicago Press. ISBN 978-0-226-07076-6. Description: this book explores the profound influence of culture on human thought and the unconscious. Everett posits that much of what we consider mind or unconscious is not merely individual but is deeply shaped and articulated by the culture we inhabit. He draws on philosophy, anthropology, and linguistics to argue that our minds are not blank slates but are actively formed by the cultural practices, beliefs, and communication systems we acquire. It's a multidisciplinary examination of the relationship between culture, cognition, and consciousness. How Language Began, The Story of Humanity's Greatest Invention 2017. New York, Live Right. ISBN 978-0-87140-795-5. Description: building on his previous work, Everett presents his theory on the origins of human language. He argues that language is not a sudden evolutionary leap but a gradual invention, initially by Homo erectus, driven by the need for cooperative communication and problem-solving, particularly during hunting and tool-making. He emphasizes the role of culture and material artifacts in shaping the earliest forms of communication, offering an alternative to theories that root language solely in genetic or neural predispositions. Daniel Everett is currently a trustee professor of cognitive sciences at Bentley University in Waltham, Massachusetts. His work now primarily involves teaching and research, focusing on the intersections of linguistics, anthropology, and cognitive sciences. Daniel Everett highlights a gravest concern: the rapid loss of languages. Of the approximately 7,164 living languages today, over half are projected to disappear by century's end, with one vanishing roughly every 2 weeks. This is alarming because each language is a unique cultural tool for all humanity. The disappearance of a language means the irreversible loss of invaluable knowledge, from traditional medicine and environmental understanding to unique cultural practices and historical narratives. It also signifies a loss of cognitive diversity, as different languages offer distinct ways of perceiving and interacting with the world. Furthermore, language is integral to cultural identity, and its demise can devastate communities. While new languages emerge, the current rate of extinction far outpaces creation, diminishing the vast potential of human linguistic expression. He is actively engaged in writing 2 books about the philosophy and life of Charles Sanders Peirce, one being an in-depth intellectual biography and the other a study of Peirce's philosophy's relevance for linguistics. He also continues to publish articles on topics such as the role of culture in language and cognition, and further develops his theories on language evolution, including his hypothesis that Homo erectus invented language. Everett frequently delivers lectures and participates in discussions, continuing to challenge established linguistic ideas based on his extensive fieldwork and research. Linguistic anthropologists are often concerned with how power and language interact in specific cultures. So they ask questions like, if only Kuyasi or his designate may speak in the name of their community, how do they come by this authority if his speech has power? Where does the power come from? What is most important in understanding speeches like Kuyasi's is the origin of such oratory in the comprehension of language more generally, and how communication serves people in their daily lives? Daniel L. Everett, Language, the Cultural Tool. References: Colapinto, John. April 16, 2007. The Interpreter, has a remote Amazonian tribe upended our understanding of language. The New Yorker. Retrieved December 30, 2014. About the Pirahas, Dan Everett Books. Daniel Everett, Cultural Constraints on Grammar and Cognition in Piraha, Current Anthropology, Volume 46, Number 4, August, October 2005, pages 621-46. Robin H. Ray, Linguists Doubt Exception to Universal Grammar, MIT News, April 23, 2007. Ele Viroam Charlatao, Dis Chomsky, 0102-2009. www.folha.uol.com.br Falhata.s.paulo. February 1, 2009. Retrieved March 3, 2022. Nevins, Andrew, Pasetsky, David, Rodriguez, Celine, June 2009. Piraha Exceptionality, a Reassessment. Language. 85-2. Linguistic Society of America, 355-404. doi 10.1353 lan.0.0107. HDL 1721.194631. S2 SID 157988043. Everett, Daniel, June 2009. Piraha Culture and Grammar, a Response to Some Criticisms. Language. 85-2. Linguistic Society of America, 405-42. doi 10.1353 lan.0.0104. S2 SID 590696607. Mary Claire Hirsch. Society of Midland Authors Prior Award Winners. www.midlandauthors.com. Archived from the original on January 20, 2019. Retrieved September 19, 2015. Dan Everett, linguist, author, philosopher, and musician. Dan Everett Books. February 26, 2015. Retrieved September 19, 2015. Bartlett, Tom. March 20, 2012. Angry Words. Chronicle of Higher Education. Barkham, Patrick. November 10, 2008. The Power of Speech. The Guardian. London. Else, Liz, Middleton, Lucy. January 16, 2008. Interview, Out on a Limb Over Language. New Scientist. Archived from the original on April 13, 2016. Retrieved March 15, 2019. An article, The Origins of Speech, was published in Harper's Magazine, presenting in advance the content of this book. Gibson E., Poliak M., eds. 2024. From Fieldwork to Linguistic Theory, a tribute to Dan Everett PDF. Berlin, Language Science Press. doi 10.5281 Zenodo.11351540. ISBN 9783961104734.
Mics on the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in a binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No light, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Hidden in shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just the beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go. Pure and raw. Pure and raw. Silence break, raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Pure and raw.
Okay.